Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. And today we're going to do a little Olight review. We're going to talk about some specials that Olight has coming up. And I know a lot of the videos and a lot of that you're going to see in a lot of the channels out there, they're just going to be talking about the prices and maybe take them out of the package. Well, we're actually going to test these and kind of put them through the ringer a little bit. So what's going on here is Olight has a early Valentine's Day sale that's going to be going on from 8 p.m. January 25th to 11:59 p.m. January 26th. Eastern Standard Time. So it looks like you're going to have a couple days to get in on this and get yourself a good deal. If you are a VIP customer, you probably already got the notification about this. As for any kind of savings or anything like that, I will have an affiliate link that you can click on to get to this special, to get to the Olight website. If you want a discount on a non-sale flashlight, use my affiliate link, you'll get 10% off. Otherwise, here's the prices and here's what Olight's going to offer you guys. So on the left-hand side, we've got the Olight O-Pen 2, which is a pen that's got a flashlight built into it. It's a pretty cool design. Looks like it's an all aluminum design. We'll take it out of the package here in just a little bit. They're going to be selling this pen just by itself, which is a limited edition color, for $44.96. MSRP on that's $59.95 when it's not on sale. And you can also get the Olight i5T EOS or EOS brass, and that's a special edition limited run color, almost kind of like it's like a gold, brass color. It's pretty slick looking. And that one's going to be $31.96 with an MSRP of $39.95. Now, if you buy the two as a set combined, you're going to save 35% off, so you can get the O-Pen 2 and the i5T in brass for $64.94. And they're also going to have an i5T in OD green and an i5T PU is what it says. I'm assuming that's purple for $42.84. And then finally, the tiers that they're going to offer is over $129 spent on the website. You're going to get a free i3T in black, which is worth 20 bucks. If you spend over $200, you're going to get a free M1T Plus DT for with an MSRP of $60. You're going to get that for free. And finally, if you spend $299, you're going to get a free Seeker 2, which has an MSRP of almost $110. So there's a lot of great deals and a lot of great bundles going on, and a lot of you like to buy multiple flashlights just because of all the great stuff that you get. Features of these two, before we get them out of the box, the i5T brass uses a single AA battery with a maximum 300 lumen output, a dual direction pocket clip, making it perfect for hands-free use, so you can put it on a cap if you want to, or put it in your pocket if you need to. That's pretty cool. The double helix body knurling provides excellent ventilation and solid grip. And it's got a simple tail switch operation, which is really nice because sometimes the buttons on these can be a little complicated and you got to figure out the different modes. This one's very straightforward. Limited edition in brass, perfect gift for your loved ones. And then the O-Pen 2, up to a 10-hour runtime, and it can be fully charged in less than an hour. It's a pen and light 2-in-1 set, so you do have the pen and the light's going to be built in up towards the top. It's a little bit different style light, though. It's not on the top pointing out. It's going to be on the side here, which is pretty sweet. Upgraded L-type smooth bolt action is what it says, and that's down here, I'm assuming. Built-in rechargeable lithium polymer battery and limited edition in blue. So let's just get these out of the package and take a look at them, maybe give you some of the technical specs, and we'll go from there. So the O-Pen 2, I guess I have not seen the O-Pen 1. Again, Olight's got so many different products out there. Let's see what they say on the back here real quick. We've got 120 lumens on high, 60 lumens on medium, 20 lumens on low, and moon, or I guess you could say firefly mode, is 5 lumens. You've got, on medium, you've got 50 minutes of runtime. On high, you've got 20 minutes of runtime. Low, you got 2 hours and 20 minutes. And on moon, you've got 10 hours of runtime. And remember, this is going to be rechargeable. The weight on it is 1.13 ounces. And we'll have to check out the size here. It looks like we'll check the size here in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the package. I'm pretty excited to check it out. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you got your instruction manual right here. Do a little unboxing for you guys. Wow, if you want to protect that thing, this is the way to do it. Looks like we've got a replacement ink cartridge that has Olight's name on it. I was kind of curious about that, if they offer a replacement cartridge for it, or that might be the primary cartridge that goes in it. I don't know exactly just yet. Okay, you got your USB charger built in on the side right here. And oh, it does use a USB-C plug, which is really nice because it'll plug in here with USB-C, and then just a standard USB plug on like your computer if you want to plug it in. I like that. Okay, and they do have a cool kind of proprietary magnetic charger that they use too, like on some of their tactical lights, and they're a really nice design and they do work well. We're just making a mess. It's got a really nice finish to it. Make sure you guys can see that. All right, let's go ahead and check the pen function out here. Okay, it does have, okay, so this is the original cartridge that comes with it, and you do have a replacement cartridge too. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and charge this in. We'll get it plugged in and charged. I think to charge, if I'm not mistaken, you just have to unscrew the barrel. Yeah, and then you just plug it in right here. I know it kind of looks like a vape pen, but very simple design. So I'm gonna plug this in and get it charged, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Just a little something about the warranties real quick. It looks like you get a 2-year warranty with the O-Pen 2. And I mean, I could be wrong on that, but it says 2 years in the manual. But with the i5T EOS, we'll just call it the EOS. Might be EOS. I apologize if I'm wrong on that. You do get a 5-year warranty, which is pretty good. All right, let's go and open up the box and check it out here and see what you get. Okay, you got a little thank you in there from Olight. They do give us the instructions on how to take it apart and how to set it up, which makes it really easy. User manuals, you know, they seem very complicated, but they're really not. It's just a simple set of button presses that you have to make the flashlight function, which is pretty basic. Okay, it comes, ooh, wow, okay, vacuum sealed. Don't have to worry about corrosion. If this is brass, I'm not sure if this will have any kind of oxidizing issues. It shouldn't, but it's very, very shiny. It looks like a band instrument. All right, let's go ahead and get it out of the package. All right, so here it is out of the package. It's got the i5T logo etched on the brass. The thing is shiny. It actually, you know, looks really nice. It's got some heft to it. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Pretty typical of most of your Olights. Now I haven't taken the battery out yet and set it up, but I just wanted to show it to you initially. Okay, now in the manual here it shows that it'll survive a 1.5 meter drop, which I think is 4 feet 11 inches if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to do that just on the tile floor here in the house. 91 CD, I think it's 910 CD. That might be 910 candelas. 60 meter beam throw and IPX8 water resistance. For the water resistance, all we're going to do is put it underwater for 5 minutes. We're just going to put it in a bowl full of water. The thing with IPX8 is it depends on every manufacturer. That means that it can be fully submerged, but the manufacturer determines what that depth is. And since they don't say it, we're just going to do the basic 5-minute submersion test, which is pretty close to what would happen if you drop this in a puddle or maybe drop it in the water and you can't get it dried off right away. Mainly want to check and see if you get any moisture leak through the button or through the front of the lens itself. Weight is only 3.58 ounces, but man, it really feels a lot heavier than that. It says including the battery, and the length is 3.74 inches. Oh yeah, and the Olight O-Pen 2, before I forget, the length on that was 5.7 inches. So I couldn't tell what that was on the back of the box there. I was trying to read the font and stuff. So let's go and get the battery out of here, and we can test this one because it is dark outside now. We can maybe test it and see how it works. Okay, so the manual here does say that it puts out, let's see, what do we have? 300 lumens on high, and that says for 3 minutes. Or you can go half that, so 150 lumens for 25 minutes, or 10% of that, 122 minutes. I'm not sure how many lumens that's going to be. That's going to be 30 lumens, I suppose. Then you go low, 15 lumens for 20 hours, and that's just on one AA battery, and it does come with an alkaline battery. Okay, so it says when the light is first turned on, it's going to go to low as the default mode. Soft press without fully clicking for momentary on. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's yeah. Alrighty. Cycle through momentary low and high mode by quickly soft pressing, letting go, and soft pressing again. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So we have a high mode and a low mode. High mode again. And low mode. Okay, so that's easy to figure out. I'm blind now, by the way. And it says if it is turned on over 2 seconds after it was switched off, it'll go directly to low mode as default again. Okay. Very simple. Low mode, when you click it. Okay, so we got low mode, high mode. All right, we're gonna go and turn off all the lights in the apartment and just see how it lights things up. Okay, so it's basically pitch black in the apartment here, so we're gonna go ahead and just put it on low. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I don't think he knows how to react. So that's not bad. It is illuminated enough that I can safely move around. Okay, let's go and turn it off. Okay, now we'll go high. There we go. That definitely, yeah, that must be the 300 lumen mode. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, why don't we just take it outside real quick and see how it performs outdoors. Okay guys, so there's a stretch of sidewalk in back of my apartment, so I like to do the flashlight test because it's pretty dark back here, and we're gonna see how well the little i5T puts out power on low. Now the thing is, what you're seeing right now, It's probably about 15–20% brighter in real life than what the camera's picking up, so it's more than adequate for lighting up a sidewalk. If you had to walk, I can easily see probably 10–15 yards down the sidewalk in front of me. Okay, now let's go ahead and put it on high. And that really lights it up well. All the grass and all the terrain around it puts a really good beam. It's almost so bright that it glares out the camera. So it does put out a pretty good beam. The beam all the way down is probably 50–60 yards, I'm guessing, all the way down there that I can see. All right, let's take it in the house. Okay, for just a simple dunk test here, we're going to see if we can do 5 minutes underwater, and then we'll check the battery compartment, see if it leaks at all, see if we get any water behind the lens. It is currently 6:55. We'll come back at 7 o'clock. All right, so here we go. It's been 5 minutes. It's 7 o'clock. Let's get it out of the water. Let's go and push the button. Turn it off. You probably don't want to push the button underwater. Sometimes that'll let water into certain areas, although I've never tried it with an Olight before, but I've yet to actually have an Olight leak. I've never had that problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the battery cap off and see if we have any water in the barrel area here. Well, you got a nice little O-ring gasket there. It's going to keep the water out. Yep, it's dry on the bottom there. There's no specks of water. The battery is completely dry. That's the AA battery that comes with it, by the way. And inside the barrel, completely dry. In front of the lens here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's no condensation behind it. Okay, so it did pass the water test. It's always a good sign. Now we're going to see if it'll survive the drop test. And as much as I don't want to drop it because the brass finish on this is just beautiful, we do have to try it. So we'll drop it from 4 feet 11 inches, which is, I believe, 1.5 meters, onto the tile floor in the apartment here, which hopefully won't scuff it up as much as concrete. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop it. Okay, the light is on. This is 4 feet 11 inches. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop it. Here we go. Ow. All right, it survived. No problems whatsoever. And let's go and show you up close how it turned out here. Okay, the finish is perfect. Oh, well, no, we do have one little tiny nick right there, but that's to be expected. I mean, that's a lot of force that it hit with, but didn't crack the glass. It actually turned out looking pretty good. So the big question is, the thing that everybody wants to know is, how well does it write? So I will say this, it does fit the hand really well. It's a little bit larger barrel, and so it's not tiny. It is very comfortable. It's a little bit weighted towards the rear, a little bit biased towards the rear, so it tends to sit in your hand a little bit more as a writer. Oh yeah. Very convenient. Something like this would be nice to have in your vehicle or maybe a range box, especially if you deal with any kind of low light stuff at all. It's got a nice ink to it. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the flashlight itself. It does have 4 different light levels. So what do you got to do? So it says single click the switch to turn the light on. The default output is 5 lumens. Okay, that's on. I'll kind of turn it away from the camera so you guys can actually see that. When the flashlight is on, press and hold the switch to automatically cycle through the output. There's 2, 3, wow, and 4. God, that is bright. It's almost like a camera flash. Okay, we'll go and turn that off. Wow, okay. Now quickly double click the switch to enter high mode even if the flashlight is off. Oh yeah, you can tell it cycles up. Okay, that's pretty slick. So if you press the button and it flashes red, it's in what's called lockout mode that prevents the light from coming on. If you want to turn that off, all you have to do is hold the switch down for 1 second and the light will switch back on. Okay, so one more time. While it's off, hold the light down for 1 second and the little red LED is going to come on. Okay, hold it down for 1 second. Lockout mode is off. That is pretty cool. Okay, let's go and test this in dark and see how well it lights up the living room. Oh, and by the way, this doesn't have any kind of waterproof rating on it at all, nor does it have any kind of a drop rating on it, so we're not going to do that. Like I said, it does have a 16-meter throw. It does weigh 1.13 ounces, and it is 5.71 inches long and 1/2 inch in diameter. Okay, so you are sitting in the living room in the dark and the power goes out. Let's go ahead and test out the first level on the light itself, the pen light. That little guy's tired. So, okay, this really, again, this isn't doing it justice. It's lighting up the room enough that I could walk around and see what I'm doing with no problems. I think it's just my camera having some issues picking that up because it's not very bright. Let's hold it down a little bit. Second level of brightness. Again, it's actually very, very bright. Third level of brightness. Okay, even more. Can get that in focus for you. What's going on, buddy? and the 4th level of brightness. You can hold it up and it'll light up the room. All right, it does put out quite a bit, especially up close. You can see how much it actually does put out. I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. For being such a small light, it does put out a pretty decent amount of light. Okay, guys, so make sure you take advantage of that special pricing that's going to be going on. And like I said, I'll have a affiliate link down in the comments section. I'll also have an affiliate link down in the description box. But the i5T EOS brass, I mean, if you're somebody that's never tried an Olight before, I mean, the concentration of the beam, the quality of light, it really is different. It's a lot better than what you get in a lot of cheaper flashlights. I think it's worth the investment. And I've tested many Olights on the channel. And I will say this, we didn't do any kind of endurance testing on this for battery life. And I've tested at least probably 6 or 7 on the channel. They always meet or exceed the life that's in the manual. So you don't have to worry about it shorting you on battery life. You're going to get what it says it puts out. The Olight O-Pen 2, hey, very handy, very useful. My wife has already called dibs on it. We'll have to see about that, but it is very, very handy. I mean, it does a great writer. It does have a replacement cartridge to it. I'm assuming Olight's going to sell more cartridges for it. I really don't know. It might be built to another standard of cartridge that you can buy at the store from like another company like Bic or something like that. But yeah, I gotta love that little bolt lock design you got there. So it does put out great light. So that's it, guys. Make sure you take advantage of the Olight sales. I know a lot of other gun channels are going to be telling you about this, and you know, do whatever you want to do, but if you want to save a little money and get kind of a cool, unique gift set for an early Valentine's buy-in, make sure you take advantage of it. This is Travis P11, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can follow me on Gunstreamer, UGEtube, Odyssey, guntube.org, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, pretty much all over the place. In the meantime, guys, I want you to have fun, be safe. Thanks for watching this test, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.